Welcome back everybody, back in the video. Today it is Guild War Day, but first off, man, I have been farming up a lot of gold, you know. This is literally just from hunts, by the way. I was only at like 11 million or 20 million. Now I'm at 80 million. Again, this is just from hunts. I have not been farming usually with a Saint on this account. I've literally just been spamming hunts because I do want some speed gear. So let's get into it, right? Hopefully we lock in and we 6-0. Who are we fighting? Who's this? They're top 100 last Guild War season. So let's see. It is going to be an Asia guild. Did we get some lucky RNG here in terms of matchmaking? I don't remember if we won the last Guild War. I'm pretty sure we did. I'm pretty sure we did, right? Oh, no, we lost. Never mind. Never mind. We lost. All right, so it's probably going to be one of the easier wars for us. Let me check our log. I forgot. Who we fight last war? Critical. Oh, yeah, I mean, basically almost full cleared, right? Hey, I mean, it is what it is, right? Again, we are not really locked in until later on in the season. It just started right now. There's literally no point unless you really want top 3, right? I mean, you could lock in now and then smooth sell later, but I feel like that's worse. I don't know, right? So let's get into it. Let's lock in. Starting off, we always go to the Stinger Fortress, right? And we always go over here. Let's hit something. Let's hit the main fortress. What do we see over here? So we do see a typical Fire Eater team. Again, this team is very, very popular, by the way. Very, very popular. So, let's go ahead and lock in. Now, I'm wondering, can I just mort this? Like can I just mort Young Senya and Flan? Is there any way I lose this? Okay, just in case, let me double check what they're using. Are they using the Hang Guy FCC situation? Okay, they're using Young Senya. Okay, I'm literally just gonna run it. I might as well just run it, right? Because I was gonna use Hand Guy, but I'm worried if my FCC dies too early. Then we're in kind of a pickle. Is there any information? No, there is not. So we do see Conquer Lilius, Balsarunka, and Ilanov. Oh. Conquer Lilius bringing one of either of these two gonna be kind of annoying. Balsarunka could be quite scary, right? So, let me see. What are we gonna do over here? I could technically re-knock this. But is that enough damage? If I re-knock DK Sharoon, Blooming Litica, is that enough to beat down through this? I feel like it's not. I have a feeling it is not enough to beat this down. So since it's not enough to beat it down, I wonder, can I go ahead and continue? What are they bringing top? You know, what are they bringing for the tier 2? A mid. I may copy that. I don't have Boss Runka though. Okay, so literally everyone's just outspeeding this. I mean, surely. Surely our how fast is our Strauss, by the way? I feel like he's not that fast. Do 224? Oh, that I did fix him a little bit. Eesh. Ooh, is that enough damage? He's kinda. Is that enough damage? I feel like I lose if I don't proc the greater the greater attack. Not greater attack. The Gab buff. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do lose that if that happens, right? So just in case, what if I just take Urban Shadow Shoe, our good old girl? You know, I'm tempted to take Phyllis, you know. Phyllis is perfectly fine. Again, Phyllis's job is literally just to sit here and be a wall. Right? That's literally her only job. Is to sit here and do nothing. Speaking of which, let me go fix this. Go give her speed set. Again, I am probably not going to cut anything out. I just like to leave it there just for, what's the word? What's the word for it? Knowledge, I guess, because it can be a little bit dicey. So let's do that, and let's go ahead and proc. You know what? What if I just bring Proof of Valor? I mean, it's not the end of the world. I might as well just give her Proof of Valor. We do good old Proof of Valor, and we will do good old Rowana. Now, does Rowana actually have gear, though? She doesn't. All right, I'm going to unequip all. And then we're going to unequip. We're going to equip everything, and then there you go. Surely the in-game fribbles is enough for us to do this. Let's go ahead and throw on Touch of Reckles. I mean, I don't think it really matters. Looking at this, I don't think anything really matters here, right? I can literally throw on Shamaja. You know what? Let's just throw in Shamaja down. I might as well increase the healing. And then let's just throw in Phyllis. And then there you go. So this bottom one, hey, we may be in here for a hot minute. By the way. been here for a hot minute. Urban Shadow Shoot, you have, yeah, you do. Again, she ain't the greatest, but she will do. She will do. All right, let's lock in and do this. Again, the bottom one may take a while. The top one should be very, very quick. From my understanding, it should be quick. Hopefully, I played this correctly. I would assume I literally just throw everything into the Fire Eater. Right? We kill the Fire Eater, and then what? Is that it? Is the game over off of that? So, let's see. Let's learn and find out here, right? Is that really the game plan? Is that all we gotta do? Because again, I have no idea how this team comp works. So let's find out. So we go ahead and do this. Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and rip S1 into the Fire Eater. Bring the flan. Alright. And we kill the Fire Eater. Alright, so I guess that's how they went. Surely, this BBK does not 1v4 or 1v3 by the way. Alright, sure. Well, technically 1v4 because our Moore is on Holy Sack. So with no attack buff, it should be more than likely Shepherd. Oh, it's actually Hostess. Okay. Okay, I did not, I wasn't expecting to Hostess over here. So let's go ahead and rip S1 into the Harsetti. Let's go ahead and rip S1 here. And now hopefully, actually, the BBK can't dodge. So honestly, we are going to land fear 100%. Hey, unless the BBK breaks out of it, and then we're kind of maybe a little screwed, but I highly doubt it. I doubt it. All right, she does get fear. She breaking out. She did not. All right, very clean and simple. Again, this defense is very, very popular. It can be annoying, for sure. Really annoying. But again, we take it. Big old dub. Sweet Miracle, Rise of Monarchs, 19k. Oh yeah, this is a very slow Conquer Lilies. Cause my Urban Shadow Shoe is like, what, 240 something? And his Conquer Lilies was not that far ahead. Alright, so we're gonna take this slow and steady. Yeah, slow and steady will win the race, right? I am tempted to rip this already because our Phyllis might take a big old... Actually, you know what? I am going to rip this right away because I do not want to click anything. I don't want to hit Boss Runga because it pushes up the Boss Runga and Ilanov. So hopefully our Phyllis will cut. Yes, it will. Now we will be able to do this. Rip S3 into the Boss Runga, and then Boss Runga, Conquer Lilius, and the old Ilanov should just, keep hitting the Phyllis. And at this point, I can probably auto. This, but I don't know. Will it strip? It doesn't strip. Hopefully be able to... Well, hopefully Conquer Lilius does a defense break. Uh-oh, she defense break. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Uh-oh. No, Phyllis. Our girl Phyllis. Uh-oh. Oi. Phyllis dies, so hopefully we can kill Boss Runga now. Oi. Die? She didn't die. Oh, buddy. Oh, man. Oh, no, she's gonna live. Oh, wait a minute. No, she still may live another turn. Okay, I'm gonna rip this. I might as well rip this. So, more than likely, we're gonna have to hope and pray we can kill this Boss Runga by the next time. Ooh, we're good. Oh, wait, we're good. Okay, I was hoping for that. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Finally, we got rid of the Boss Runga. Now we can literally just beat down the Conquer Lilius, and we're good. We're done. Man, the game's over. Finally. Again, you guys may not see this, but finally. Ilanov's counter? Yeah, I was not expecting to see a counter Ilanov. But whoa, hey, it is what it is. Defense break. Yeah. Oof, we got rid of... Oof. Wait. This Ilanov would have been doing some big old damage right here, right now, if we had a defense break still. Now let's go ahead and rip S3 on the Conquer Lilius, because Conquer Lilius will, make us lose the match pretty much with her defense break. But it is what it is. We'll take it. And now, at this point, we can literally just auto. Again, it took forever. But a dub is a dub, and I cannot complain, right? We take it. But I will say, maybe Phyllis isn't the play. Maybe the FCC would have been better. But again, I didn't really want to risk losing my FCC so early on, just in case. But again, I could have given her Holy Sack. Holy Sack maybe would have been better, right? Actually, no, maybe FCC would have been better here. Yeah, maybe FCC would have been better, right? Alright, we're done with the first round. Let's go into the next round. Again, more than likely, I'll probably cut that up for you. I don't think I want you guys to see that. But again, a win is a win. It was not even close. It wasn't even close, but Phyllis just died eventually, right? Now, let's continue on to the next tower. Let's go ahead and hit the mini tower over here. What's going on over here? Alright, so I do see Same thing. We're gonna run it back. We're gonna do the exact same thing in the bottom. Now the top team, I do see a Hua Young, I do see a Para, and I do see a Mort. Huh. This is screaming. Surely. This is a mid-Strauze angle. In what world do I lose this? Is there a world where we actually lose this, no? Surely Para doesn't 1v3 us, right? Alright, so we get good old boy Watcher here. Watcher will blow up Hua. Strauze will kill Mort. Alright, this looks good to me. Watcher, are you good? Hey, the gear isn't the greatest. I'm gonna keep it real here. It ain't the greatest, but it should do the job. Bro, he doesn't need that much damage. He can literally just kill. Alright, so let's get into it. Come on. Yeah, man. Wait, okay, that's not even close. Alright, so again, the only thing we really have to worry about is like a bit, just like, not a bit, these Para potentially 1v3. That's like the only thing that could be troublesome here. I'm gonna have to hope and pray my Watcher Shuri can survive until then for another S3, or basically my Strauze. One of the two is gonna happen, right? What should happen here is Mort should die. If we can, oh, okay. I was about to say, if we can crit the Para, that would be nice, and we did. All right, we take that. It's a big W. All right. Yeah. Divine Vessel don't really matter. Now we can S2 Strauze. We will kill the Mort. Can we hit Para again? And we hit the Para yet again. Whoa. Are we losing Strauze? Actually, don't even matter. I feel like it doesn't even matter. I feel like in this situation, I will still blow up Hua Young. Actually, yeah, you know what? We are still going to kill Hua here. We still have skill null on our Strauze. And my Watcher Shuri does have skill null EE. I don't have the hit chance on him. I've been lazy to fix his EE. But hey, that's a good thing for me. Because now, it doesn't really matter. Surely, I do not see this Mort 1v3. But I do see this Sphere landing and sticking the entire... That's crazy. That's crazy. That Fear literally stuck both of the turns. I had a 40% chance to break out of that. That's actually crazy that I did not break out of that. Alright, well, there you go. There's a picture of Emma Mercedes right there. Oh, there's Emma Mercedes right there. Holy. I couldn't even be able to play the game. Alright, first round done. Again, second round should hopefully play the exact same way. Alright. So we do see, we do see a double-edged Crescent BBK. But the good thing is, we got our boy Mort here. So we're about to see no counters come out of this BBK, which is nice. Unless our Mort dies, then we may be in trouble, right? But perfect. That's actually perfect for us. Wow, that Ida got hit from that. Okay, well, she's pretty squishy, actually. All right, so now we can just rip S1. I won't be surprised if she actually dies from this. Okay, she did die. Wow, that's a very, very squishy Ida. Even on Proof of Valor, hey, she died. Alright, so we do this. Parse did die. 10k BBK, not so much scary, but again, we do have Mort, and I'm assuming it is a counter BBK, and it doesn't really matter, right? We have Mort on the field. This is why Mans is broken, because no one can counter when he's on the on the field. Alright, so BBK will go. Can't even kill the Mort. Mort's gonna S1. I don't even need the S3, and we do kill the BBK. Very, very clean. Wow, this looks very much cleaner compared to the first round. Maybe I was just overthinking the gear quality over there. All right, we're done with that one. Now let's go fight something else. What are we gonna fight? Is there a big old fort? Ooh, there is a big fort over here. All right, what's going on over here? Same situation. What's this? Not 320. All right. So it's not 320. Can I mid Strauze this? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna run a mid Strauze. Surely. Sure, it's not 320, so that's all I gotta know. Surely this is good. Hopefully. Okay, surely our boy Strauze comes through. We are literally running the exact same team almost 3 times in a row. I literally could have mid Strauze the first hit. I literally could have done it, right? But I didn't because I was scared. But now here I know I could have just done it. Alright, are we gonna hit the Fire Eater this time? If we can, it's gonna be another clean one. Is it gonna be a Proof of Valor? It is Proof of Valor. And we did hit the Fire Eater. Ooh. Okay, so this one does look a lot more tankier. But again, the hard problem is, can this even survive a Flan duel and then a Flan S3? Probably not. Now, if I didn't have the Flan artifact for her attack buff, more than likely, she would probably survive, right? But otherwise, she's just going to die. This is a 14k BBK. It is a Shepherd. I wonder if it is a counter BBK as well on top of that 14k. It's kind of bulky. I haven't seen a lot more tankier BBKs. Even inside of Arena, I've seen some tanky ones. I understand why people do that, but I don't really mind it. I don't really think it's that good personally. But hey, as long as you get a win, you get a win. More counters, we get the barrier, and again, very, very clean into this team as well. Again, this team is very, very popular. You probably see this team everywhere. Because again, Fire Eater's buffs were actually insane. They're very, very good, alright? So, on to the next hit. Can we outspeed this? Alright, it's not 320. That's nice to know. It actually worked. Alright, let's go ahead and rip S3 on Australia again. Hopefully, we get the greater attack buff here. Not greater, the crit damage. Oh, we got it. I keep calling it greater. I don't know why. I mean the crit damage buff. Because on this account, I do not have a Mid's artifact maxed out. I only have... actually, I don't have it maxed out. I haven't decided to bottle it on this account. Good thing I waited, though, because funny enough, I can't really use her in Arena that much. And now we just rip S3, specifically on this account. And rip S3 on more, and he is gone. Alright, very, very clean. Again, I pretty much could use his exact same teams for almost all 3 hits. Funny enough. Alright, but other than that, though, thank you for watching the video. Hope you have a good day, and peace out. Another clean 6-0.